Well, today we're doing Ride the Lightning.
Ride the Lightning!
There's no really backstory or anything, maybe on the album, but I think we covered enough of Metallica that we don't really need a band backstory.
This is the first one. This is the first good Metallica album we're doing, because we did Load and Reload and Saint Anger.
There's plenty of shit to go over with.
No, I know.
Yeah, we'll keep it brief. But Luke, you want to start? Anything you want to say?
So this was the first time Metallica was introduced to producer Flemming Rasmussen. It was Lars's decision to go back to Denmark.
Yep.
So that they could record this album cheaper than what they could record in California. Wow. And at the time this album was getting recorded, they had somebody booked in the studio, and I think it was fucking somebody really famous. And they were going to try and get Geddy Lee to do it as the production.
And at this point, I'm pretty sure Dave Mustaine was booted already, right?
He was booted already.
He was long gone at this point.
He was long gone. But they copied riffs of his from the first album that they were going to use. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the stuff you hear
is still got some Dave Mustaine DNA in it.
It still has Dave Mustaine.
It's still inspired, but this one's a lot more separate.
Yeah.
That was mainly stuff on Kill 'Em All had a lot of Mustaine credits.
As this came out, pretty much Megadeth was already...
Megadeth wasn't it yet.
They were just
They
about
were
to
just
get started. Killing Is
yeah.
My Business, I think, came out in '85.
Another thing, I'm going to just say this off the rip, because I'm going to fucking drone on about it. The song Escape on this album is the only Metallica song that will never be played live. It was only played live once.
Why is that?
The reason is because James Hetfield hates that fucking song.
Really?
Huh.
He hates it with a burning, righteous passion, and the band in the 90s would fuck with him and would play Escape, and he would fucking, really hate them.
That's
2
funny.
days. Days he would hate them because, you play fucking Escape. You guys suck.
Damn.
Yeah, James hates that song.
Well, no, I'll talk about when Creeping Death comes on.
Yeah. But this is also the first album with, not the first album, but the first album we're talking about with bassist Cliff Burton on it, who is personally one of my all-time favorite bassists.
Yes. This was the beginning.
This is he was on the first album, but this album is when everyone's skill just started expanding, and they really got the thrash formula down.
Patent and fucking
Yep.
patenting.
And this is before Master of Puppets, which we'll talk about that another day, because that's a whole story.
This album and Puppets
are
contenders for the #1 perfect Metallica album.
So shall we just jump into it?
Yes.
All right. So the opening
fire with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Banger opening.
I love the soft intro, and then it just cuts right into the nitty gritty and the fucking.
That's the first time that ever happened.
Yep.
So every thrash album post this album has always incorporated some sort of weird clean opening or a beautiful clean opening like that, and then just fucking super aggressive metal.
Yeah, this is one of the first ones I ever heard do it.
Yep. And it's fucking awesome.
And the song still kicks ass to this day.
Yeah, next one.
It's a great Metallica song.
Next one's title track, Ride the Lightning. Where's Ride the Lightning?
The title track.
Fantastic.
You heard it.
One.
It's one of the most famous Metallica songs ever.
Something profound happened with James and Lars. They were going through books and other media, and they were trying to find something clever and something catchy that would catch the eye. James heard the phrase "You're gonna ride the lightning" from I think the book of The Green Mile. I think it was the book before the movie ever came out.
Yeah.
And
when
when
the movie
they
came out,
that was the 90s.
A couple years later.
No, that was in the 90s.
Yeah, and
this was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
movie
sounds from 84.
Yeah, but they probably read the book and they saw the phrase "ride the lightning" as oh fuck, dude, that sounds heavy. That's where.
And it's a song just about getting electrocuted in the electric chair.
Yeah.
It's very straightforward.
That's why the fucking
the
album cover is an electric chair.
Yep.
Yeah.
For whom the bells tolls. So I heard something that was really. This is how stupid some people are. They played the beginning of this, and played the beginning of Hell's Bells, and went, "Tell me it doesn't sound the same." I was like,
"No,
are you fucking kidding me?"
Fun fact: that is actually not a bell being played.
It's an anvil.
Yeah.
Yep. Lars was slamming an anvil, and he made that noise with it. and they never actually use an actual thing.
There's AC/DC Hell's Bells using
Hell's
actual
Bells
fucking
is
bell.
different.
That's a real bell.
Yeah, but
Well,
again,
what's better than this song is the Taco Bell version of For Whom the
Oh.
Bell Tolls.
I love the For Whom the Bell Tolls with the taco.
For
Bell
Whom the
remix.
Taco Bells Tolls
Yes,
is
that one's
definitely
great.
the superior
But
version.
in all seriousness,
This is a banger.
this is probably my all-time favorite Metallica song.
It's up there.
It is fucking fantastic. The intro, it builds up for so long,
Yeah.
and it just goes hard.
The album has peaks and valleys and spots where it's unpredictable for the time, and it was fucking outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
This is how the progression of metal started. On top of
Like,
the fact that it was just so new,
when it,
even for the underground.
I think I agree with you. Like,
Next is
this is contender for one of my favorite Metallica songs. It's between
It's
this
up there.
one and Battery for me. Like, I think
for me, that's this one. Probably Creeping Death. Master
we'll
of
get
Puppets.
to.
Well, Master of
Yeah.
Puppets was the first ever Metallica song I ever
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, it's up there for me too.
like
I
I said
think
before,
that's my number
this
one.
is easily one of their greatest albums
Yeah.
they've
Oh, yeah.
ever created. But after that we have
Fade to
Fade to
Black.
Black.
Fade to Black.
Ooh,
This
a
is the
depressing
most.
track.
This is the most important song. At this point in time, nobody was doing this. Pop
Yeah.
rock bands were getting ballady. Thrash metal acts were never doing this.
Yeah.
When this was a James Hetfield and Lars combo, I think, and it was about a man killing himself and like realizing he's too late. He should have lived life longer. The real truth to this depressing kind of scenario is that the band just lost all their gear. It was all stolen. They had to borrow fucking amplifiers and shit from Anthrax to record this album. They were living off of fucking
Wait, that was
dollars.
this album they did that?
Yes, this was that album.
Because Anthrax started the same year.
Oh yeah,
This year.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a different album.
And they started in New York, which Metallica recorded their first album on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that they're over there still.
So this track symbolized the struggles that they were going through, and now that they're getting more popular, they're trying to progress forward and just. I don't know. It's just hard to explain how like powerful it is, dude. There's a very, very powerful message.
Very
behind it.
powerful song.
Yeah. Every time they play it live, they always like have a moment for the crowd interaction, and then they play the outro of the song, which is one of the most fucking
It goes hard.
badass outros.
Mhm.
Next
Of the
is
time.
Trapped Under Ice.
This one's fucking
This
great.
one-
This
dude.
one's
insane.
fun. Yeah, I like this one a lot.
I haven't heard this one in so fucking long. When I heard it again, I was like, "Damn, I forgot how fucking wild this gets."
Yeah.
Yeah,
They go ape shit on the latter
love
half
that
of this
one.
album. It goes hard.
yeah, it's just really, really fast. And then like the next track, Escape, like
Yep.
That one's amazing, but the thing was, like I said earlier with James not liking the song, it was considered to be the lesser of the 8 tracks.
I
it was
could agree,
it was
honestly.
the more poppy, radio-friendly song. But Bells made the radio.
Yeah,
And fucking
subverted their
Ride the Lightning.
expectations. Yeah, but
Next-
I still enjoy Escape a lot.
I enjoy it.
Like,
Next
I-
is Creeping Death,
Oh,
and I see a lot of this stuff like the teachers comparing stuff because Megan's a teacher, or technically, so a lot of that stuff pops up. At scene 1, it was like teachers struggling to control a class of 25. James Hetfield in the 80s, die.
yeah, I've seen
Die!
that.
Gun!
This is
Fuck!
this is a
Slut!
really good album, really good song though.
Yes.
I
This
love
is
this
their maiden tribute. Because
Yeah.
this is about a historical event in history.
It is very much like a Maiden song if you really boil it down.
It's just
Just
a
with the
little
Metallica
thra-
style.
like it's
A little
Metallica
more thrash
Yeah,
based instead of like
We
British
could've
heavy
been doing
metal.
Maiden.
Yeah.
We're doing Maiden soon. We got
We
it.
almost had
We
Baby.
were
We
so
almost did. I
close
gave you the
multiple
3
times.
pick, but you
Okay,
are
but-
no Lightning.
We had to do
Lightning.
Lightning though.
Okay, but
Come on.
regardless.
Yeah.
We're on
So,
the last one.
what's the closing track?
Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
This is an instrumental track.
This one goes fucking ballistic.
This
Mhm.
was the first time Cliff Burton pushed for a more creative instrumental track.
Yeah.
Everything just flowed in like a classical manner.
Mm-hmm.
This just was impactful as fuck, and the track name came from Cliff Burton's admiration and love for Lovecraftian horror.
Final thoughts. This is one of my favorite albums. I love this album.
Oh man, yeah. Final thoughts. I'll go real quick. This album is one of their best. It's personally my favorite one too. I know Puppets is like the favorite.
For me, it since that's the first like more nostalgia and as a kid, Puppets is my number one, and then it's this.
Mm-hmm.
And Justice for All. I fucking love Justice
so,
for All.
yeah, I can see why. Like, if you say Puppets is better, I get it. Like, there's no debate. That's a better album too. But it's hard. It's hard to decide. Like, I like this one a little bit better, but Puppets is still fantastic.
Like, this one's almost like a damn near, if not perfect album.
Exactly. Yeah. Final thoughts, you two?
I think this is one of the best Metallica albums.
Yeah.
Personally, my personal favorite, actually, uncommon pick, is Kill 'Em All. I actually really like Kill 'Em All.
That was my favorite for a bit,
Yeah,
so I get
but,
that.
no, this is definitely up there.
Injustice, I think.
Like, this is top 3. Like, you have top 3, which is, I think, is the first 3 Metallica albums is top 3. There's nothing better than those 3, in my opinion.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm done.
Gotcha. This is my contender for number 1 favorite album overall.
What's your other one?
It's between Puppets and
This.
Far Beyond Driven.
Wow.
This and those 2 other albums fight for number 1. It's just a perfect album. Everything that occurred to create this masterpiece was set in motion for a reason, and it was to produce this, and it's fucking amazing. Every effort was put into it, and it's a very, very like hallmarked moment for music and heavy metal alike.
I agree. Alright, shall we go to scores?
10.
I kind of figured.
Can I get a card?
Yeah, right? It should be like rating swim diving.
Yeah.
Alright, Zach, what about you?
This is for
The gear.
8.5.
Oh.
And you dick.
What's 8.5 about it?
I like it, but there's another Metallica album I would put above it.
Okay.
There's another one that if I had to rate objectively, I think I like Master of Puppets a little bit more than it.
Okay, I mean, I get it.
And when we go to
Can I
review
name
Master of
mine a
Puppets, we'll
9.5?
see
What?
I
Mine
say.
a 9.5?
You can. Why is it
Because,
9?
well, with that explanation, yeah, I put Puppets above this. Kind of.
Okay.
No,
So
I
what, are you
still
gonna
think
go to
this is a
9.5?
No, I still think this is a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, get out of here.
You can give Puppets a 10.5.
No.
Can we do that?
No!
Yeah, but that's like an 11.
Just because the stuff's the same rating doesn't mean you can like one more than the other.
Yeah, but Puppets is like,
Like, you can like
that's
one
an
more
11.
than the other if they're just.
Can we do
both
11s?
No.
Give it 11.
Alright, Luke, what do you got?
10.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Fuck. I'm stuck between 2, but I think we'll make this number 1. I'll give it a 10 as well. Like, I want to say 9.5 because like Escape's like just a little bit weaker than everything else, but I think it's good enough for me to give it a 10. It's also their tightest album.
Yeah.
It is only 47 minutes, and for a Metallica album, that's pretty damn short.
Yeah.
So I think it packs a punch, and it doesn't leave you disappointed at all. That's why I'm giving it a 10. And
Not
it's my
until their
personal
later
favorite.
years.
It's my.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We've already talked about that a bit, but we'll talk about that more when we get to
seasons
the
is
new
a
album.
little too fucking full.
Alright, but yeah, 10 out of 10. I recommend. This is probably our highest rated album so far.
So
What do you think?
I have 2 options.
If you say Human Clay, I'm going home.
No.
Or
I had 2 options.
no
We-
Creed, thank
If it's
God.
that or Creed,
not
I think
Creed.
I'm
We
not
either
doing it
stay
next
on the
year.
metal hype train, or we do something that's turning 25 this year.
I'm going with the 25 because I
25.
think I know what it is.
It's still gonna be rock or something.
Zach, what do you think?
25.
Okay. We're
You know
doing
what's
the
funnier
Slim
than
Shady
24?
LP.
Oh, he picked it!
Okay.
We're doing the Slim Shady LP. Fuck
Yo.
you.
Didn't we just do that one?
No, this is Eminem's first album.
The very-
Not
Oh,
real-
no,
no.
no, we did.
Well,
his first.
Not his first. His
Not his
first.
first. His first with Dre.
His first with Dre. Yes, my mistake.
Which one did we do?
We did We did Revival and we did the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh, that's what we did. I thought
Alright.
we did Slim Shady.
Nope, we're doing it
Wait,
now though.
wait, is this the one where you have your own drawing of it?
No.
Fuck!
Tune in next time when we're gonna do the Slim Shady LP.
I never meant to give you mushrooms, girl.